This is the Nintendo Switch 2. After waiting 2 long months after my pre-order, it's finally here, and after spending a few days with it, I can say it's worth every penny. Now, I know the price was a big disappointment for a lot of people, but everything they have done to it makes it so worth it. The first thing is the screen. It's so quality. It's not OLED like I know people wanted, but that would have made it more expensive, which is something that people were already complaining about. But in my opinion, this LCD screen is way better than the Switch OLED, and I will die on that hill. Next is the Joy-Cons. They feel amazing, and the magnets are something that I didn't know that I needed until unboxing the Switch. Just listen to the way that they click. So crisp, and the sticks feel amazing, and the buttons are way better. Now, I know that apparently something that they did to the sticks make them so that they can still drift and stuff. I personally never had a problem with my Switch 1 having stick drift. Take better care of your stuff. I will say one downside is the Joy-Con controller holder thing. This thing right here with the Joy-Cons in it, it just still feels wrong. It doesn't line up right. I like roundness to controllers, and I'm not getting that. It feels awkward. Not a big fan. Wasn't a fan of it with the Switch 1 either, but it's okay. Got pro controllers for that. One thing that makes me love this console so much that I didn't know was a thing was the weight. It feels so good. The little bit of weight that they added to it made it not super light like the original Switch, to where it feels like cheap toy that you would give to your brother just to make him feel like he was actually being part of the game. But it's not so heavy to where it's hurting your wrists on your extended long bathroom sessions that you've been finished for 10 minutes, but you're in the middle of a Pokemon battle, so you don't feel like getting up and wiping your butt. Not saying that's what I've done or anything, but it's the perks of having 2 bathrooms, I will say that. But now, speaking of Pokemon, one of the main reasons why everybody bought this Switch was because he is a $500 patch for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's sad that we had to get a whole new console before we could actually play the game. I've ran games better on my Windows Vista laptop, but regardless, we have it now, and it looks great. The textures on everything from the trees to the ground in the sky, it looks amazing, and the amount of Pokemon you see in the wild now is gonna make shiny hunting so much easier. I'm gonna have to actually sit and play through the whole thing now and put it up on my channel because I can actually do that and it not hurt my eyes or the viewer's eyes now that it's not a flip book. Seriously, have you tried doing the thing with all the sunflowers Pokemon I don't remember the name of? That's when I stopped. I got to that and I stopped. Now, the biggest selling point for me was GameCube. That was the first console I owned as a kid, and definitely the console that I spend the most time on. And the catalog that they showed, like Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, Pokemon Coliseum, and Gale of Darkness, peak games. I am, however, missing some games that I really would hope to come to the Switch, but more than likely not due to licensing issues and things like that I'm not fully aware of. But Simpsons Hit and Run and Simpsons Road Rage, best games all time, hands down, and they would be really good on the Switch. I'm surprised nobody is talking about this. They would benefit from the portability of this Switch immensely, since they've never been on a portable console. I know Road Rage was, but that was what? Game Boy? And well, look at it. Is this even really a game? Other games that I would really hope is Mario Baseball. Now, I played more of the Wii version than the GameCube version, but we don't have the Wii version, at least yet. So the GameCube version will do. Plus, that's apparently the more popular one, I guess. I'm not sure. I would love that. Sports games, especially the Mario ones, they just seem to do something right, except for whenever they try to remake it and mess it all up. Now, speaking of Mario, the moment the select few that are here have been waiting for, Mario Kart World. I've played a good bit of it with my family, and I will say it's pretty fun. The racing feels a little slow. Maybe that's because I'm used to Mario Kart 8, where I can fully customize my karts and just let loose. The graphics are stunning though. The cast of characters are okay. Like Cow and Penguin, love them. But they left out some very popular characters like Link. I still really haven't played any of the free roam. I never really understood the full point of it, just to drive around in traffic like I do in the real world. I play games to escape reality, not to join it and wait 40 minutes in line just to get a Dr. Pepper and a large fry from McDonald's. I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up. all in all, Mario Kart is very fun. We'll end up playing more of it just to unlock all the characters and the karts, but we need more of those. Like, there's only what, 6 tracks, and it goes by very fast, and we need more. Hopefully we don't have to pay for it, since this game is already $80 for some reason. Do I think that it's worth $80? No, but this is why I got the Mario Kart bundle, so I technically only paid $50 for it. I would pay $50 for this game, maybe 60. 80 is a little much, unless we're gonna get free DLC characters and tracks and stuff. Then it'd be worth it. Now, backtracking a little bit, I mentioned Legend of Zelda. Now, I loaded up Breath of the Wild just to run around and check the load times, and oh my God, it's perfect. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time, and for it to look like this, dream come true. It's amazing. And not to wait 10 minutes every single time I go in and out of a shrine. Heaven. Now, I'm gonna be playing through Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and fidget with all the new stuff, like the daily bonus stuff, and I don't have any of the amiibos, so maybe I can get some of those to figure out some of that new amiibo stuff. I didn't want to spoil any of it for myself. I just want to go into it, since these are some of my favorite games of all time, and I would like to do that with you, so look out for that very soon. And I'm probably going to be messing around with a little bit of it beforehand so that I look professional while I do it. If you want to see unprofessionality, watch any of my other videos on the channel right up there. The Switch 2 is an amazing console, and it is worth every cent. I don't regret sitting outside of GameStop at 6 a.m. waiting for my store to open at 10 just to pre-order. I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's gonna have some flaws, but it's a new console. It just came out. They haven't had time to really tinker with it how the public wants. It is top tier though. It is better than the Switch one for sure. Oh, as I was writing this, I remembered something. Why can't the Switch 2 run YouTube? You're telling me this thing right here can run Cyberpunk, which most PCs can't run. Even high-end PCs, thousands and thousands of dollar PCs cannot run this game, but this thing can run Cyberpunk, but can't run YouTube. You can't run video streaming services. Why? How? Why? It makes no sense. So hopefully they fix that very soon. Besides that and a few other things, trying not to keep this video very long. It's a great console. I'm going to be spending so much time on it and recording so many videos, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Party, Pokemon Violet, Pokemon ZA, whenever that comes out. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully it's not like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were on the Switch 1 when that came out. Hopefully we're over the not finished games, Nintendo. That would be nice. Pokemon Company, looking at you. Please finish your game before you give it to us. Also, the new Zelda game, Age of Imprisonment, and any others you guys would like to see. I would like to play Cyberpunk. I would also like to play YouTube on my Switch, but you know, I digress. I've been staying away from Cyberpunk because of all the stuff that I've seen it not doing well, but apparently that's all fixed now, and it comes with all the DLCs. DLC? How many? I don't know. Don't care. I might end up picking it up sometime and playing it if that's something you guys would like to see. I want to thank you all so much for watching this unboxing and little rant/review, and look forward to these videos coming out soon. And if you want to watch some other videos, I have some Mario Party videos on the channel that I have done with my fiance, and I also have some horror videos that are sure to make you laugh, since I'm not very good with them. Neither's my fiance, and it's a fun time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.